do. I just think that Simplicity's work together just a little bit better.
There's a good chance. Team QUESO's looks just as good, though, so we'll certainly have to see once they get to the game which one of these are the ones that are going to come out on top. QUESO going up against Simplicity, the unfettered genius of Aqua Jackal up against the raw mechanical skill of Simplicity. Let's get going.
Trunks is Simplicity, represented by Maniac in the solo lane. Fails in the jungle. Death Panther, Genetics, and Streak Up went across the way. Team QUESO making their entrance to the left side lane. Chekio already in trouble. Here's the dash forward. Streak Up, Streak Down. Team QUESO in the red trunks, surging forward, ripping through. That's going to be first blood.
Okay. When you're cooking things, right?
Okay.
How do you taste the food first? By smelling
With my mouth.
No. You smell the food first.
That's
So I'm just letting the aroma build up.
Genetics. Genetics uses the old, I need to get out of here. Genetics needs to get out of here. Mercury needs to get out of here, but it's Genetics that's going to fall down first. Death Panther right
Nice
after
blink.
the fact with a nice shot from Chekio long range. That said, the enemy hunter answers back, but Chekio on the good side of a double kill. 3 for 1. Warchi collapses as the rest of his team cleans up mid and the duo lane. Now looking for more as fails, but he's got help from Draco Marino. A dash to safety. Not good enough as Maniac finds the pillar explosion.
Oh, no.
Down goes the character.
Julio missing the Eagles rally, but it doesn't
long.
matter because Worst Turtle was able to come back from the fountain.
It is good. Damage still going to be left alone. Death Panther flames taking him down. He'll be one hit away from death. Meanwhile, Genetics will also be one hit away from death. There's the whirlwind. And Genetics falls down. Team QUESO picks up the Gold Fury one more time. And that...
You know what?
I don't know if that's true, Tully. I think corkscrew.
Yeah, but like a corkscrew that just keeps going up.
All right, I'm with it. Stairway to Heaven. Simplicity lining up. Look at Fails right here, trying to time his ultimate for the Gold Fury. Perfectly leashed by QUESO. Now looking for the team fight. Maniac knocked up. Flames are cutting him in half. And Julio finds the last hit. 300. Bang, bang. Uses the ultimate on top of Death Panther. Chekio waiting out the Aegis. Shots from above. Number 8 for Team QUESO. They're going to look for the Gold Fury after this. And Simplicity walk away. Real good. You should call him tomorrow because he never dies.
There might be a death on the left side, but it might not be on Genetics' target. It might be Genetics himself. Chekio actually decimating him. Worst Turtle waiting it out at the last second. Great mechanics.
Worst Turtle with the double kill as he cuts down Fails as well. The tier 2 tower in trouble. By the way, Julio is beating up Death Panther in his own base.
Forcing out the Kraken defensively. He's like, hey, stop chasing me, please.
We're in your base killing your dudes, man. That's just how this game is going. Maniac trying to do what he can. The Phoenix already down to 90%. Streak Up. 1, 2. The Aegis too strong. QUESO now threatening the Titan. I'm not sure about that one, boys.
It's fine. I think that it's going to be easy pickings for QUESO now with their Fire Giant buff still around their waist for about another minute or so to get this tower. But Maniac, he's not done yet. Alongside Fails, they're going right onto Chekio.
Yeah, the backline carry is in some sort of trouble, but you can tell from the tone of my voice, I'm not too concerned. He's come out on top. His mid laner comes out on top. His jungler comes out on top. And his solo laner is 2v1ing. Streak Up goes down. The Fromagers are looking fantastic. And the right side Phoenix is in their sights.
Oh, nice time from Draco Marino right on top of Genetics. And with him dead, it's only Fails left to play defense. And a lowly Mercury shouldn't be enough to stop the rampage out of QUESO.
Not at all. 23 minutes, 14 kills to 2. And it's all dairy here. Team QUESO coming up clean in 23 minutes.
Around level 13
Yes.
to 17, that's where they're going to do a lot of good work. And they can do a lot of good work in that instance.
And this is good. Isis is the kind of god that can bait out Flicker by herself against Merlin.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden you're in trouble because now Raven can come in and dive in too. So I really like this. Just like you said, they're going to have a ton of early presence that QUESO is going to have to navigate as they lock in that Ganesh to maybe create some space for this Merlin. We're about to find out though. Simplicity up against QUESO. Game number 2, Tom and Tolly, take it away.
Really nice adaptation from the blue team for sure. after the strategy from game number 1 brought out by QUESO.
But they still are able to at least execute it and allow it to become a purple buff invade. No first blood for Julio at 1 minute in, but that's fine, I think, if you're QUESO, knowing that they have the purple buff invade that they just got.
Oh,
Maybe
wow.
a kill on some Fails.
Oh, wow. Fails just all of a sudden blown up. Warchi and Worst Turtle making it happen. Folks, we said that the character that can make life a little bit difficult.
Very small advantage I just wanted to point out. Draco Marino just now at almost 4 minutes into the game, finishing off the stacks of his Guardian's Blessing, whereas only Genetics sitting at about 36 or so. Left side, the Worst Turtle looking for a gank with the ultimate. Will find it onto Streako.
Easy peasy. Checkio playing. Back then in Season 1, for those that haven't played Smite for as long, maybe we'll get back to memory lane in a moment. Draco Marino in a bad spot, surrounded by Simplicity. And as simple as that, the first kill goes to Simplicity. They're going to talk about the Gold Fury. I don't love this call.
I do.
Oh, they have Isis.
That's
they have Circle
why.
Protection.
Yes, that is exactly why they want to go for it. And without Checkio's ultimate, they're going to go for it. But a Typhoon all the way in the back line. Genetics doesn't even have time to get off the ultimate.
And Phaelus in the back is also going to fall down. Checkio still alive. And just like game numero uno, they're going to snatch away the Gold Fury, win the team fight, get the objective. And that favors QUESO. Anytime they're able to, like, poke out, no commit, poke out, no commit, poke out, no commit, they have the Guan Yu heals. And that's always going to benefit Team QUESO because of their ability to just get back in there. And what a grab from Worst Turtle.
He had Mystic Rush, but he couldn't jump over the Tier 2 tower. The ultimate through the Tier 1 tower. Checkio finds one. Scarab's Blessing onto Streak Up. Will save his life momentarily, but the damage has already been done.
There's the dash. Worst Turtle finds kill number 4. And at 15 even, Team QUESO slinking back into the jungle, snatching away.
All the poke that gets traded out between Simplicity and QUESO goes the way of QUESO, knowing that they have this Guan Yu. Only a Divine Ruin from an Isis thus far for anti-healing purposes.
Maniac getting hit now. He's stuck, knocked up, and just controlled. Tallow Salt will be enough, and there's that.
30% cooldown reduction for Julio between the black to lose their buffs because they can't do anything. They're the ones getting aggressed on. They need to look for somebody out of position, but they can't when QUESO are the ones grouping up and forcing the issue.
There's the dash forward. Death Panda with a big old heal and Streak Up. Oh, he gets saved by Genetics. That's pretty crazy.
No, but he's not going to be safe for long with a Tallow Assault. Meanwhile, Warchi takes out Death Panda, getting caught in no man's land. Maniac going to get knocked up as well. Fails at least answering out, trying to answer it rather. Warchi's so dangerously low, finally gets taken out, but not until 4 members from Simplicity have fallen.
Again, Warchi, just like game number 1, trades his life out for the majority of the enemy team and a Gold Fury after the fact. More specifically, a Primal Fury. This will be the first stack. Genetics is here, threatening, but I don't know how much he can really threaten. Draco Marino.
They're looking for him. I want this Khepri.
More importantly, they want Khepri off of the Gold Fury. And now they'll just settle for the Khepri. Seafood for dinner, boys. Draco Marino laughed. Not sure Simplicity could take what Team QUESO wants to throw at them if they just fight.
They're just waiting for the minions to get a little closer. Any poke that Simplicity are doing will get negated by Julio's conviction.
Exactly.
Now he has Genji's guard for even more cooldown reduction as Julio's going in.
Worst Turtle's going to toss the ultimate through the wall, knock Death Panther up. The Aegis won't negate the healing. Maniac already on the way out. Death Panther goes down despite the big heal. Maniac goes down as well. Warchi in trouble, trades out again, but the Tier 2 tower crumbles. The rest of the team surging forward, fails. Waited out, Checkio. Ultimate, As soon as the ultimate goes down, Fails finds the blink, feels Checkio's shot in the air, and gets on out of there. Nice maneuver.
They need to do something, so that makes sense as to why they were grouping on the left side, but Maniac makes the call that everyone back, but they're still going to go for it with a circle of protection.
This is a beautiful call from Simplicity. Look for the left side Phoenix. There's an attempt by Death Panther. Meanwhile, off screen, Checkio takes care of one of the defenders, and that means the Phoenix is going to go down. All of these players from Team QUESO try to control Genetics now. There's no one in the Titan room. Team QUESO are going to walk in. Fails is the only one here, and he's going to just disappear. The damage has been dealt. Team QUESO turning away, now back towards the Titan. Half HP on the big guy. Players still being harassed. Fails is the only one alive next to Genetics. They're gonna stand and watch, and there's the game. There's the set. 22 minutes.
A little bit shorter than the last game, 19-3. Still a clean performance out of QUESO. Beautifully executed yet again with the opening strategy where Julio makes that rotation at level 1, enables the purple buff invade for QUESO's duo lane, and Chekio on this Rama just has no issue because Fails never makes that counter rotation eventually.